It is now my turn to teach the lesson to you guys. My project over multiplying and simplifying fractions by Judy. We went over definitions in class and I needed to recap them. Simplifying means to get terms into the lowest term. The numerator is going to be, if we have a fraction, it's going to be the a. We know it is always the top number or variable. We also learned in class that the denominator, in this case, is always going to be b. We know it is always the lower number or variable. So now that we know more about simplifying numerators and denominators, I have practice problems for us. When looking to simplify and multiply fractions, you have to start by looking at the first fraction and then the second fraction. How many times could 2 go into 6? Well, Miss B taught us that you just follow the arrow, and 2 can go into 6, so you cancel out the 2. You cancel out the 6 because 2 goes into 6 3 times. Now we look at the other side. We know 1 and 8 can't cancel each other out, so now you have an actual multiplication problem, and you multiply straight across. 3 times 1, 3. 8 times 1, 8. And that is our reduced fraction or simplified fraction from the multiplication problem. Let's look at another one. We have 2/4 over 8 over 1 times 8 over 1. So we could do the same thing here. We know that 4 and 8 can be simplified. So we know 4 cross out to 1, and 4 can go into 8 2 times. Now we know 2 and 1 can't cross out, so we just do an actual multiplication problem straight across. We learned that if you go straight across, you have to also carry over fraction line, and we know this is over 1. But in this case, 4 over 1 is also the same thing as just 4, so we can leave it either or. Now for a little trickier one. We first look at the 2. We know 5 can go into 20 just by our basic multiplication facts. So 5 crosses out to 1, it can go into 24 times. We know 6 can't go into 10, so we just have an actual multiplication problem. 10 over 24. But we know that that looks a little large and that we could probably simplify it down. So Miss B taught us that you take it down here. We look at this. It can be divided by 2, which would end up with 5 over 6. Now we know that that's a simplified fraction, and that's how we learn to do it. Now I have to assign problems to you guys. The problems I picked for you are 2/6 times 4 over 9 and 1/3 over 6 over times 6 over 8. And Miss B says that these are due Friday. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed.